While none of us like wearing a mask, for people who are deaf or hard of hearing, masks do have the potential to completely block their ability to communicate with anyone. Noelle Lashley spoke with some advocates in our community today about what you can do for the deaf community during these trying times. Noelle?
I'm usually a pretty expressive person, but when I put this mask on, most of my facial expressions just disappear. For example, here's me smiling. Now, here's me frowning. You can't see much of a difference, right? Well, facial expressions play a huge part in both sign language and lip reading. Washington advocates of deaf and hard of hearing community advocates Sandra Carr and Calvin Brown showed me some of the problems not having those facial expressions causes through interpreter Caroline Allen.
I want to make sure that everybody knows that we're having a little difficulty communicating. I mean, with hearing people in the stores. I want to kind of demonstrate the struggle that we have.
Carr said that struggle to be understood, even though she's wearing a mask too, makes this already isolating time even more difficult.
When we go out into stores, even though we have a mask ourselves, to see this, mass of people wearing masks, it's just kind of like, it kind of made me feel different. Because now I can't see the faces anymore. But it just kind of makes me feel more disabled.
Now, to be clear, they're not saying don't wear one of these, but they do want you to know some ways to better communicate with people who are deaf or hard of hearing. The best thing you can do is learn American Sign Language. But if you don't know how yet, they told me you could get a mask with a clear piece of plastic over the mouth, like this one. They also pointed out this order from the Washington State Department of Health that says you can pull down your mask for a few seconds if, quote, when any party to a communication is deaf or hard of hearing and not wearing a face covering is essential to communication, end quote. Another tool is right on your phone. The voice-to-text function will transcribe what you're saying, and then the other person can just read your message. Brown also wants people to remember that even when the world feels incredibly isolating, you're never actually alone.
I would like to encourage deaf individuals who are isolated and maybe want to chat to just give us a call. We're here to help. We're here to raise their spirits.
I'll have their contact information along with the pattern to make those clear panel face masks on our website. But for now, reporting at home, Noelle Lashley, back to you.
All right, Noelle, thank you.